All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm again giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kwakadash, that belongs to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who well. Peace, blessings, salutations to those electors out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening onto this truth with our sincerity. All right, may the blessing be upon your houses. All right, the title and topic of this lesson is going to be, all right, the daily battles, all right, or the battles in your mind. All right, because in this place, right, in this walk, especially in this walk, we have, constant battles, with our minds. All right, demons trying to, put minds into your thoughts into your mind. Demons trying to knock you off your pivot. You know, people in the world probably vexing you in this place, man. The battle in our mind is a very, major battle. Okay, you know, and we must, Salakia, and we must stay strong. We must continually fight, continually endure, continually cleave unto Yahweh Shem Shai in the times of adversity, in the times when our back is up against the wall. All right? And keep pushing and fighting, enduring that harness as a good soldier for Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, like it tells us. All right, and I believe that's 2 Timothy. All right? But the battle in our mind is a big battle. All right. And when you come into the truth, when you come into this walk, you have to expect these things. You have to prepare yourselves for these things. All right, because it tells us, all right, Sirach, the second chapter, we come to serve the Lord. Prepare thy soul for temptation. Right, prepare ourselves for the things that's going to get thrown at us. Prepare for the trial and tribulations. Prepare for the demons trying to plague our minds. Prepare for getting vexed in this place. All right, prepare for getting tempted. Prepare to lose everything, man. All right. That is all a part of this walk. All right, but the battle in our mind is one of the major battles, man. All right, but we have to be strong, endure, condition ourselves. All right, and be mindful of, what we are doing. Pretty much. All right, but nevertheless, let me just jump straight into it. This is Galatians, the 5th chapter, verse 17. It reads, "For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the ones to the other, so that you cannot do the thing that you would." All right. The flesh and the spirit are at constant war with each other. All right. You could look at it like playing tug of war. They're constantly going against each other, head to head. All right. The flesh wants to do wickedness. The flesh wants to, give into this world and do things of this world. But the spirit doesn't. The spirit wants to do righteousness. The spirit wants to serve Yahweh by Shemal Shah. The spirit wants to be, found pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Shemal Shah. All right, so us knowing that there's that battle between the flesh and the spirit, all right, we have to be mindful of these things. We have to constantly examine ourselves, making sure that we're walking in the spirit, and not the flesh. Make sure that, thoughts that we're having, you know, you know, think about it twice, three times if you have to. Make sure that it is a thought that's, you in the spirit, because Satan is trying to sift you. Satan is trying to knock you off your pivot. Satan is trying to get you to go off. Satan is coming at you from all these different angles to see if he could, steer you off of your path that you're on right now. Okay? So we have to be mindful of, being in the spirit, making sure that we are not, in the flesh. All right? Because that battle in your mind is a big battle. You got people that, that have fell out this truth, and they bugged out to the point thinking they still in the truth, man. They fell out, back into the world doing worldly things, but in their mind, they think they're still in the truth, man. So that scripture says, really paraphrasing, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, going to the mind. That's a terrible, thing to go through, man. Being bugged out like that, man. So we must stay strong. We must stay in the spirit, and also constantly examine ourselves. And matter of fact, speaking of examining ourselves, this is 2 Corinthians, the 13th chapter, verse 5, and it reads, "Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith, prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shah Hamashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates." All right, so something that we have to constantly do is examine ourselves, right? If you having a bugged out thought or a wicked thought, examine yourself like, hey, that's a demon. Demons trying to mess with me. That's the flesh. Tap back into the spirit. Cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shai. Call on to the names of the Heavenly Father and his Son. Right, Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. All right. There's true power in the names of the Heavenly Father and his Son. So when we going through those battles of the mind, demons trying to mess with you, whatever the case it may be, those mental battles, those are the times more than ever that you should be cleaving unto and calling onto Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? That is our down one call. That is our first line of defense. That is our number one go-to. This is 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, verse 58, and it reads, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain." All right? Always abounding in the work of the Lord. Also, going back again, to examining ourselves, making sure that you're walking uprightly, making sure that you're doing everything to be found pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shai. Constantly, meditating on the scriptures, trying to stay in the spirit, doing things to stay in the spirit. All right? There's a lot of, as you say, resources or different ways to go about, staying in the spirit, maybe reading, praying, fasting, watching a video, making a video, even talking to brothers, you know, you know. So we have to keep our mind and our spirit in the spirit, especially as we are inching close and close to the end where these demons are cranking up more and more, where, they're trying to knock you off your pivot, sift you out the truth, put wicked thoughts in your mind, hopping on people around you, your Eve, your children, your family, people at work, whatever the case may be, you on the plantation getting vexed, And hey, we already know this. When we came to serve the Lord, what was going to come with this? We knew it was going to be a cakewalk. So we are prepared to be vexed in this place. All right, be prepared to be vexed in this place. That's part of it. All right, but just know how to go about it and handle it, man. All right, don't let this world and all the bullshit of this world fully consume you, man. All right. Yes, we hate this place. We want to see this place go. All right. But don't let it fully consume you to the point where it's like, you just letting that shit take over, man. Nah. That's why we have brotherhood. That's why we have Yahweh Shema Shai to rely on. All right. These are important key things, especially when having these battles in your mind. All right. That's one of the biggest battles. This is Ephesians, the 6th chapter, starting at verse 12, and it reads, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." All right. So, it's truly a spiritual battle. It's truly a fight for our soul, a fight for our salvation. All right. Because ultimately, it all comes down to, who endures into the end and who gets beamed up onto those chariots, man. That is what we're striving for. We're striving for the kingdom. We're striving to get beamed up out of this place, man. Okay? So we must understand and know that, hey, this is a spiritual battle. Fight for our salvation. These evil spirits and Satan and so forth going to try to come at you at every which way. All right? We know these things. So we have to be properly and mentally prepared, and remember that we have and serve Yahweh Shema Shai. We have the Lord to call on, to rely on, and making sure that we are tapped into the Spirit as much as possible. Constantly praying, throwing up them prayers, being mindful of, the times that we are in. Because, hey, as we get closer to the end, it's going to just, crank up more and more and more. So we have to prepare ourselves. They got to say, got to stay ready so you don't got to get ready. All right. And Lord willing, us that are laboring and enduring all the way to the end and continually enduring and fighting all the way to the end is a part of that number to be saved out of this place and beamed up onto those chairs before the ultimate final destruction comes and falls upon Babylon, America, which is those thermonuclear ICBM missiles. All right. But hey, Lord willing, so is edifying to the elect of Israel. With that being said, I'll give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Kwakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the electors out there pushing, laboring, believing. Let's go on to the truth with our sincerity. Until next time, Shalom, and a ball, Kwame Sharallah, Shalom.